Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to run through my new program, how I'd recommend programming for you guys if you're at home. I'm going to talk to you about how I structured this, and we're also going to hit day 2 session as well. So how I did this was I pretty much started with the best exercises available for what I have at home. Now, if you guys are wanting to program for yourself at home, I would go through, get all your equipment together, see what you have, and then write a list like this. It's going to help so much when you come to write your own program. So for example, best exercise available. What I did is I just put all the muscle groups out, like quads, hamstrings, glutes, back, etc. And then from there, I would just pick like 2, maybe 3 of the best exercises I can do with what I have. So for me, quads, it was like Bulgarian split squat and foam roller hack squat. Hamstrings was dumbbell RDL Romanian deadlift and banded hamstring curls. And then I've just got like Nordic hamstring curls, question mark, just in case I get bored of like RDLs or something, I'll swap it out. Glutes, pretty standard. Glutes, Romanian deadlifts and Bulgarian split squats are pretty good. And then obviously these, I just use them as activation exercises. And then yeah, pretty much you see the point here. So back, chest, delts, bars, do it for everything. And then when you come over to here, I've swapped to a full body training. The reasons is I've never ever done full body training before. I've always wanted to try it, and I thought now would be a perfect time because number one, I was getting super bored of just doing like push-pull legs. Number two, every time I'd go to do a full leg day at home, I would just be like, fuck, I really don't want to do this, and I'll just procrastinate, and then I'd end up training in the middle of the day when it's like 38 degrees and it would be torturous. So that's why I did it. I just thought, well, if I do full body, I might only have to do 1 or 2 leg exercises, and I will be mixed in with some more fun stuff like chest and back, and that way, yeah, it'll be good. So I've broken it up into day 1, day 2, day 3. I've gone quads, back and delts, day 1. Day 2, chest, hamstrings and glutes and delts again. And day 3 is going to be arms, core, calves. And then what I'll do is, depending on how recovery goes and stuff like that, I'll probably have day 4 will be rest, and then I'll just repeat. So it's not really like a 7-day split, it's more like an 8-day split, but I just call it a rolling training split. So I'll go 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off, and then my rest day always changes, which I kind of like. But you could just do 3 days, like if you only train 3 times a week, or if you do 6, you could just do day 1, day 2, day 3, and then straight back to day 1, day 2, day 3, and then for example rest on Sunday. It's entirely up to you. Alright guys, so we're going to run through day 2 of my program today. So we got chest, like hamstrings and glutes, and a little bit of delts at the end. So first exercise, flat dumbbell chest press. Seen me do this before, so I'm pretty much going to work up to heavy 6, and I'm going to hit that twice, and then the third set we're going to go to failure. So hopefully on the third set we get more than 6. If I don't, that means that I'm too fatigued, didn't take enough rest, or it's just too heavy. So hopefully the last set we'll get more like 8 to 10 reps, and then the goal will be each week for that failure set, the last set, just to push, get a few more reps each one. So let's do it. Alright guys, so we're moving on. Next exercise, we're doing a superset. We're doing single leg banded hamstring curls and banded push-ups. So we're going to take both movements to failure. The reason is because the load isn't very high. Obviously, we're just doing body weight and a bit of banded resistance for push-ups, and then banded hamstring curls. Like it's hard exercise, you'll feel it heaps, but it's not like high load like you would do with a hamstring curl at the gym. Therefore, we're just going to take it pretty much all the way to failure on all 3 rounds. The banded hamstring curl will be super hard at the top, the contracted position. So it will be like we're overloading the shortened position, but that's fine because then we're going to do RDLs next, which will be overloading the lengthened position. So we're doing, moving into that next 3 rounds of each. That sucks. All right guys, a few tips with these ones is, I'm not sure if you could see, but when I was doing them, my foot was slightly internally rotated, so it was turned in like that. For me, that's because I'll feel that a lot more, because when I stand, and a lot of guys will be like this as well, their posture, your feet will be turned slightly out. So take a look next time you're just standing, relax. If your feet's slightly turned out, there's a few things that can be going on there. I'm not going to dive into it, but pretty much if you turn your feet in next time you do hamstring curls, you probably feel it a lot more. You'll be a lot weaker, so try that. That's what I'm trying to do. And over time, it has actually helped, the duck stance with your posture like that. It has helped bring my feet in a little bit. My inner hamstrings are getting stronger, my posture's getting better, and I'm also more aware of it. So when I stand, I do go like this, but I've definitely found turning my feet in while doing hamstring curls helps a lot. And as you can see, I'm just letting it off like as far as possible, but as soon as I feel the tension completely come off, then I just pull back up because there's no point of like keep going with no tension. Last tip is when you're doing this, you can put something under your hips if you want to kind of mimic a lying hamstring curl. I prefer just to lie flat on the floor, squeeze your glutes and shove your hips into the floor as hard as possible, because when you're doing the curl, if your hips are popping up, you're using your lower back. So for example, if you have a look at this, so I'm lying on the floor, so I want to engage my glute, hip down, and I want to pull. If I go like that, see how now my back's up? Now all that pressure, like that, will come through your lower back. So do your best to just shove your hips in the floor, and then once I'm getting towards failure, I feel like my hips are lifting, that's when I'll cut the set there. All right guys, banded push-ups. So very simple, all you need to do, lock your thumbs in with this, chuck it up on your upper back, like that. Ooh, that's a bad demo. Thumbs in, upper back. Obviously the thicker the band, the harder it's gonna be, and then from there I'm going straight into the floor, just outside shoulder width, and then just a normal push-up. And again, because there's like not much resistance, we're gonna just rep out to failure. Each week we'll just try and get a few more reps. All right guys, so last set is a giant set. So we're going dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, 10 reps, and then straight into banded face pull, we're going 12 reps, and then straight into a reverse fly. I'm just gonna lean on the edge of the bench to do these reverse flies, and that's gonna be AMRAP. So obviously we're going hamstrings and glutes with the RDLs. Bands, we're going rear delts, upper back, and then more rear delts, upper back with the reverse fly. And that'll be the session. So let's do it. All right guys, so last giant set. So with the Romanian deadlifts, a few little tips with these. The main things I want you to focus on is locking your lats in and engaging your core, and then from there, hinging from the hips. So remember, lats on, core on, butt back as far as you can. That way, if we do that, we're stabilizing the lower back, and we're gonna get all that tension through the hamstrings and glutes. When you jump into the face pull with band, so standard, so easy guys. Just chuck hands on top, walk back until you get lots of tension. From there, I want you to think about pulling your hands apart, and then drawing your elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and just holding that tension through each rep. And then reverse flies. If you don't have a bench, that's fine. All you need to do, just bend over dumbbell flies like that. And because we're already gonna be pre-fatigued from the face pulls, you can kind of let your form go a little bit looser. So I just get as many strict reps as I can, and then from there, I just bang out as many reps as possible, just kind of throwing the weight up. I still try to focus on as I'm drawing up, thumbs going down, pinky's going up. That way, my rear delt, back of the shoulder, is on top. So I'm gonna get more activation through there, and then yeah, just bang out as many as you can. Take real short rests in between rounds, like 60 seconds tops, and then smash through it. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and let me know what you'd like to see next. Let me know if you'd like to see more of what I do with my own training, my programming, or how I would program for clients, etc. What I do with nutrition, anything you want, just hit me up, let me know, and see you in the next one.